welcome to Caregiver's Corner. My name is Andrea Barrett, and I'm the Family Engagement Coordinator with EO. Over the past few weeks, we've discussed brain development and the importance of quality early childhood experiences. We've learned that the activities and relationships that we provide children can make all the difference. Today, we want to look at language development, not only the ability to communicate by speaking, but what role our responsiveness can play in language acquisition. Our intentionality during play and routine interactions benefit our children in this area, as every activity has the opportunity for language development. So when we think about language development, we want to consider receptive language and expressive language. Receptive language is the ability to understand language. It can look several different ways. Spoken words, of course, such as giving directions like go get your coat, and the child goes to grab it. But also gestures and other cues, like when you play a cleanup song, it signals it's time to put the toys away. Expressive language is how we communicate what we're thinking and what we're feeling. Again, that could be words, but it could also be gestures, like signing to say more when they want more snack. It's the serve and return function of these interactions that we know are really beneficial when it comes to children's development. So serve and return are going to be the back and forth interactions between you and the child. The child might reach for a toy high on the shelf and babble. You follow their gaze, ask them, "Oh, do you want me to get that to hold down?" The child may nod or continue to excitedly reach. You're following their lead and putting words to those gestures, all things that promote language development. Even the youngest babies, this is happening as they coo. We smile back at them, tell them how perfect they are as they focus on our face. And in that response, we're forming those neural connections that we've discussed. And those opportunities for serve and return interactions are happening all day long. One activity that is particularly great for language development is book reading. So let's consider some ways we can provide meaningful opportunities for language here. Your child's never too young to be read to, and the foundations for communication are taking shape long before they are saying words. Plus, they're learning that reading is a positive thing, as they sit snuggled in your lap, are comforted by your voice, and get to look at all the colorful pictures. That said, it's important to consider where your child is developmentally when selecting books. Infants often explore by putting things in their mouth, so you can use board books or the bathtub books, for example, if that's a concern. Stick to short, simple stories, point out objects on the pages, labeling them to give them that vocabulary, and let them help turn the page. Also, it's important to think about what they're interested in. Is your child fascinated by animals or trains or dinosaurs? Appealing to those interests will help keep them engaged. Eric Carle books like Brown Bear, or The Very Hungry Caterpillar are great ones for toddlers. Brown Bear encourages them to make predictions about what animal comes next and label colors. And you can also use props to encourage active involvement and to work on developing attention spans. I made this flannel board from a piece of thick poster board and covered it with felt. And you can draw or print out these animals, laminate them. If you don't have a laminator, they make some sheets that you can use, or contact paper on both sides, or you could just draw them and put some Velcro on the back and they'll stick. Here's an example for The Very Hungry Caterpillar. You can include a fun activity like having your child feed the caterpillar the food mentioned in the story to make it more interactive. This is just an empty chip container covered in construction paper. And again, you can print out or draw the food that he eats and laminate those just to help them last longer. Using props like these monkeys jumping on the bed I made are an excellent way to get children involved, singing along with you and increasing focus. Children also love books with rhyme and repetition, which is why our friend Pete the Cat is such a hit with the preschool crowd. With his predictable patterns, it's easy to pause and allow children to fill in the blank, use those thinking skills with which color they think Pete's shoes will turn next, for example. You could also extend the story and these concepts into other activities. For example, adding some colorful buttons like Pete's in our sensory bin that we used last week, and prompting children to label colors as they find them. If you haven't seen our previous videos, we encourage you to go back and watch. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram so you'll know when we post new videos. Until then, we'll see you next time.